What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise. The creators of Netflix's popular period drama are working on its continuation. So what should we expect from the second chapter? Well, one thing is for sure. Anthony Bridgerton will now be in the focus. Keep watching to find out more about this and everything that will be included in Bridgerton Season 2. The story. Now, many people have asked themselves how this show became so popular, and we're not exaggerating at all. The show turned into a fan-favorite drama overnight. On her talk show, Drew Barrymore asked Dylan Sprouse what he thinks of the show. No, they are both not part of the show, but we surely want the opinion of one of Riverdale's most famous stars, so here it is. The Sprouse twin had this to say: "Those are some of the most beautiful actors I've ever seen in my life, and we all agree on that. Phoebe Dynevor and Regé-Jean being two of the best actors that were featured in the first season, but it looks like we won't see Reggie anymore, but we'll talk about that later in the video." The show features the story of Daphne Bridgerton, Phoebe Dynevor, as she plays to avoid an arranged marriage with Lord Berwick, Jamie Beamish. In order to do this, she starts a fake relationship with the Duke of Hastings, Regé-Jean. And everything from this point just gets more and more interesting and exciting. So this question is, will fans see the second chapter of this story? Here's everything we know about Bridgerton Season 2.
Even if that foundation should crumble as quickly as it was built, I should like to offer you the choice, Miss Bridgerton.
Release date. One thing is for sure, the cast has been ready for Season 2 ever since Season 1 arrived. Nicola Coughlan, who plays Penelope Featherington, told Radio Times that she feels like the cast of the show has established this big world, so she would be happy to explore more of it. She also said that she would be more than happy to come back on the journey, to see how she's changed because she feels like they've just scratched the surface. Also, according to her, we would expect a detailed character development of the whole cast of the show. It's going to be driven by peak thirst. This is what the showrunner Van Dusen said when asked in an interview with Vanity Fair about what we should expect from Season 2. He also added that they inspired by really delicious romance novels, and the sensuality and sexuality is always something that they would include in the show. When it comes to the release date, on January 21st of this year, Netflix announced that it had renewed Bridgerton for a second season. One thing is for sure, Season 2 recently started shooting and we would hope to see it at the end of 2021 or early 2022, but it's unclear for now as there were many delays in the movie industry because of the pandemic.
What did you do?
I'd hoped it was not true. I'd hoped I was mistaken, but...
Anthony Bridgerton's love interest. While there's no official release date for Season 2, Netflix has shared plenty of interesting details when it comes to the cast of Season 2 of Bridgerton. The great news is that Simone Ashley will be joining the Bridgerton cast as Kate Sharma. Get ready to fall in love with Simone Ashley, the Netflix announcement states. Kate is a smart, headstrong young woman who suffers no fools. Anthony Bridgerton is very much included. In an interview with the Today Show in January this year, Chris Van Dusen talked a lot about Kate and Anthony's relationship. According to him, it's sweeping and moving and as beautiful as viewers of the first season have come to expect from the show. He also said that the show left Anthony at the end of Season 2 a little bit confused, so it would be great to see how he deals with the new situation. When it comes to the description of Julia Quinn's The Viscount Who Loved Me, it describes Kate as the most middlesome man to ever grace a London ballroom, and as a spirited schemer.
You will never speak to my sister again, Berwick.
But we are to be married.
You're to be buried if you so much as look in her direction.
The siblings storyline. The cast of Bridgerton is so big and diverse that we simply want to find out more about every one of them in the next season. But it appears that the siblings will be more in the focus in the second season of the show and the rest of the show. In an interview with Collider, the Bridgerton creator Van Dusen said that there would be up to 8 additional seasons, one for each sibling. According to him, it would be great to able focus and really tell stories and love stories for all the Bridgerton siblings, for each character. He also said the first season served as a great base for the further development of every character.
This morning, I came... You'll have to be more precise. Great deal goes on the mind as quick as mine. Are you courting my sister? Should I not be courting your sister?
Super-secretive second season's plot. There's simply nothing better than a perfect presentation of the strict precepts of early 19th century London, all narrated by an imaginary gossip hound voiced by Julie Andrews. That's what keeps fans entertained, and that's why the second season of this show is really anticipated. Did you guys know that this is Shonda Rhimes' first project under her huge Netflix contract? Now, since the show is a huge success, everything has been kept a secret when it comes to the plot. According to Coughlan, the show's creators are keeping everything super secretive, so even the cast doesn't know a thing. She also said that she texted Claudia and Jessie a lot and asked her what storyline she thinks it will follow, but it seems like she also has no idea.
My lord, you must know. Daphne would have surely told me if this were true. Would she?
The Queen. Golda Rosheuel, or as we all know her, Queen Charlotte, has been really into the show's new season, and she even had some ideas about twists and turns. The British actress told Insider that if Chris Van Dusen comes to her and says, "Golda, what would you like to see in the second season if we had a second season?" she would say that the Queen and Eloise have to get together and form a group and find out who Whistledown is. Well, we totally agree with her. Daphne and Simon's love story in Season 2. Aside from good news, we also have a bad one. As we all know, Daphne and Simon's love story ended in Season 1, and it was confirmed in April 2021 that Regé-Jean Page would not be returning as Simon Bassett. Then, shortly after this announcement, Page 6 said that Page had left the show because of the things that followed for his character in the second season. According to the report, he wasn't satisfied with what was intended for his character for Season 2, and as it turns out, he wouldn't have been in the focus of the second season. Reggie has been flooded with many lead roles in shows and movies.
You must think of the name.
Whatever it is, I believe it must begin with the letter A.
The cast. So Reggie is certainly out from Bridgerton, but what about the rest of the cast? Should we expect the others to be back in the original form, and more importantly, who are the new additions? In addition to Simone Ashley as Kate Sharma, The Hollywood Reporter stated that 4 other actors will make an appearance in the second season. Karithra Chandran, Alex Rider, will play Edwina Sharma, Kate's younger sister. Shelley Khan, Liar, will play Kate and Edwina's mother, Lady Mary Sharma. Caitlin Lynch, Benediction, will play Theo Sharp, a printer's assistant, and Rupert Young, Dear Evan Hansen, plays Jack. We also need to mention that his character is not in the book. Rupert Evans has been cast as Edmund, the father of the siblings. And there's a huge possibility that we'll see him in Anthony's flashbacks, since Edmund's passing had a huge influence on Anthony. The first season and featured shot of a bee, and this is how Edmund lost his life, an allergic reaction to a bee sting. Interestingly enough, Queen Charlotte became such a popular character in Season 1 that she's going to get her own spin-off, and she's also not a part of Bridgerton books. The spin-off is written by Shonda Rhimes, and it will deeply focus on Charlotte, but young Violet Bridgerton and young Lady Danbury will also make an appearance. What would you guys love to see in Bridgerton Season 2? Also, who's your favorite character of the show? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.